Hey, what's going on, everybody? FullFrontage here today, bringing y'all a Clash mini video. And in today's video, we're going to be going over the best decks to use against the raid boss and different abilities. I'm going to talk about which heroes you should be using as well. So there are two decks that I've found that work really well, kind of just in general against a raid boss, and I'm going to talk about the heroes that you can use with it. So this Skeleton King deck, which is actually the one I've been using to push on ladder as well, is really good against the raid boss. Mini Pekka with Dissipate, very strong against it. This deck works really well if you're going up against a raid boss that is immune to status effects. So as you can see here, we don't have it, but there's a couple different things that you want to keep in mind when going against a raid boss. So there's really two abilities that are going to be super impactful when going against a raid boss. The first one is going to be that immune body. So basically it's immune to slow effects, stun effects. So Ice Wizard, Bowler, Print, like anything like that is not going to affect the raid boss. So that's where Mini Pekka with Dissipate is going to be really good against it. And then also the Giant Skeleton is great for it because the Giant Skeleton can really just act as a tank. It can deal damage to the surrounding units of the Lava Golem. And then you can use Magic Archer to help pierce through and clean things up. Skeleton King with the isolation, if you're able to get the Giant Skeleton down and take care of the enemies around the Lava Golem, then the isolation is going to be a great factor for that. Then the second deck is going to be this deck right here. This one also works pretty well against the immune body. You basically just don't upgrade the Ice Wizard. Or if you do upgrade the Ice Wizard, make sure it's focused onto other units that's not the Lava Golem. Archer is really good for backline damage. And then the other ability that's going to be impactful is going to be the Clash ability where the Lava Blob where the Lava Golem throws a rock at the start of the match. That's where the Miner is going to be a huge factor. So when you're going against Miner, you can use this deck. This deck you can swap in Skeleton King, Barbarian King, or Monk. I think those are the three best heroes to use against the Lava Golem. World Champion is also pretty good if they have like a bunch of squishy units here. Then maybe World Champion is going to be good because you can start chaining those abilities. But again, World Champion, make sure you're not going up against the one with the immune because you won't be able to stun the Lava Golem when throwing. And if the World Champion's focused onto the Lava Golem, you really have to rely on your other units to get damage to the other ones. So those are the key things that you're going to need to pay attention to. So for this one, because we do have this Lava Golem with no body immune, we're going to bring out the Ice Wizard, and I'm going to talk about this. So basically, if they were to have the Clash ability where you erupt, you basically want to make sure that your Miner is in the furthest position possible from your units, because what's going to happen is the Lava Golem is going to throw its target at the furthest unit, which means the Miner, when it goes underground, you want to make sure your Miner's in the back. When it goes underground, it's actually going to roll the lava rock with it and keep it away from all of your other units. If you're not able to get that off in time, or if you have the Miner like on the third tile, then it's going to strike and it's going to hit units that are around your Miner. So you basically just want to make sure that anytime you're using the Miner, it's to drag that lava, the lava rock away. So that way it only impacts the Miner. It doesn't impact the rest of your units like Archer or Ice Wizard or units that you're trying to have in the backline. And then again, Mini Pekka Dissipate is just such a key one. Let's see, we're going to go... I think we're actually just going to do this. Yeah, we're going to go with the Archer. Our Archer will target his Archer. His Archer is going to target our Swordsman. And we should be fine there. I'm actually going to throw the Mini Pekka here. So that way his units will walk to the front line and our Mini Pekka will start hitting either the guard or the Mini Pekka. It looks like it's going to go for the Mini Pekka. And we're able to take that down just a little bit quicker. And then we have the backdoor from the Miner, getting that extra damage. And this is going to clean up really nicely. So again, this deck with Barbarian King works really well because of the attack boost. It's a bunch of cheap units. This deck also works really well on ladder. And then... also have the ability, let's get Dissipate here. He's also going Ice Wizard, so I'm going to throw my Mini Pekka right here. We'll go Swordsman, and we'll go Archer Upgrade here as well. I don't really think we need Dissipate quite yet. We also threw it on the Miner, but I don't think we need Dissipate on the Mini Pekka. And we should be able to wrap this one up pretty nicely. So I'm going to leave the decks probably on screen, like below for during post. So you'll be able to see that the entire time. But those are the two decks that I find to be extremely successful. Also play another match against a Lava Golem with the Skeleton King deck as well, so you can see that just to get the best of both sides. But hopefully the explanation was clear enough. And of course, if you guys have any further questions, let me know down in the comment section below. We're going to switch over to the Skeleton King deck, and I'll show you what I'm talking about with this specific deck matchup as well. So let's see. Okay, he did switch there. In that position, if he had kept that, what we would have wanted to do was grab the Giant Skeleton and Bowler. That would have been the ideal start, but because he switched the Archer to this position, we can go in with the Spear Goblin and be able to clean up the Lava Golem pretty nicely with the Skeleton King and with the Mini Pekka. Spear Goblin's going to come through. It's going to get that Archer out of the way immediately, and then we have the isolation onto the Lava Golem, and we'll be able to clean things up. He is going to get his super off, but it's not going to be too big of a deal. We won't lose too much health, and we're going to be able to clean up round 1 very nicely. And heading into round 2, we have the now I want to focus on the Ice Wizard if we're able to. So I'm going to wait for the upgrade or the positioning to see if we want to grab. Okay, so he is going to switch there. So we are going to grab the upgrade onto the Spear Goblin, and then what I want to do is I want to throw this Mini Pekka all the way over here because I want the Mini Pekka to start running and then hard turn right, so it starts going towards the magic, or start going towards the Archer, or so I hope, but it looks like it's going to go to the Lava Golem instead, which is perfectly fine because we do have the isolation with the Skeleton King on this. We're going to be able to clean this up, and even though we lose our bowler in the backside, we are going to be able to win this round very nicely. And then the Magic Archer, when they start getting like a ton of units on the field, that's where the Magic Archer comes into play. It's going to be able to pierce through and get a ton of damage. And in this situation, if you're playing this deck and the Lava Golem is going to have he only has 7 health, right? Yeah. All right, so we're good there. And the Lava Golem, we're going to put the Magic Archer here because we can get an easy lineup. And then I'm also going to throw the Mini Pekka here. If he has the Lava Throw, which he throws the rock as a clash ability, then you're going to want to substitute a miner in probably for the bowler. I would say you probably want to sub the miner in for the bowler because the Spear Goblin is going to be able to add in some value, especially against squishier units, because you can get that clash ability right off the bat, and you also have the Magic Archer still for pierce damage. You have the miner for the backline, so you can either take out a squish unit with the Spear Goblin, or you're able to deal damage to one of his heavy starting frontline units, whether it be like a Barbarian, a Mega Knight, a Pekka, Mini Pekka, Guard, whatever it might be. You're able to get some good damage off with the Spear Goblin as well. So if you're going against it and you want to play this deck, then I would sub out the bowler for the miner, so that way you can take the clash ability Lava Rock all the way to the other side and make sure your Magic Archer and Spear Goblin don't take the brute force of that Lava Rock. So that's going to do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. If you find success with these decks, let me know down in the comment section below, and make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any more videos, and I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you later. Peace out.